Start the last page of this para. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. الذين يبخلون.
الذين يبخلون.
So this noon is called noon kutni. Okay, when you will join the letter before noon and after, then you will read this noon. Okay, but if you are not joining the letter before noon, like in this case, because the ayah and you are starting from al-lazina, right? So there is no point using this rule. Okay, we will not read this noon. Okay, keep this in mind. If you are joining, in that case you will use this noon. Like if, let's suppose, this is not there is no stop sign here, and you see this small noon, then you will read in a way فَقُورِنِ الَّذِينَ فَقُورِنِ الَّذِينَ. But because of the stop sign, we are not joining these two words, right? So then we will skip this noon. We will not read this noon, because noon works as a how we in preposition, how we use end, end in English, right? To connect two sentences. Okay, so in a same way, this noon uses as a connecting word. Okay, and if you are not connecting the previous word, then there is no point using this preposition. Okay, so this noon is working as a preposition for connecting these two words. Okay, so that in that case we will not use that noon. Okay, and we will read alladina. Okay, is this clear to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So we are not using it here because of that stop sign, but this stop sign is lam alif la. Okay, so you can continue. Let's suppose if someone is doing hifz and he has to read, long lines and para, so he can connect the lam alif la ayat. So in that case you can read faqurinil lazina. Okay, الذين يبخلون
الذين يبخلون
ويأمرون الناس
ويأمرون الناس
بالبخل
بالبخل
ومن يتولى
ومن يتولى
فإن الله
فإن الله
هو الغني
هو الغني
الحميد.
الحميد.
لقد أرسلنا رسلنا بالبينات وأنزلنا معهم الكتاب والميزان ليقوم الناس بالقسط وأنزلنا الحديد فيه بأس شديد ومنافع للناس وليعلم الله من ينصره ورسله بالغيب إن الله قوي عزيز. ولقد أرسلنا نوحا وإبراهيم. One minute. Isha, where is Zurez?
He's here, but sorry.
Huh? I cannot see him here.
Oh, sorry. No, he's in the class, but where? How much lesson is he supposed to say?
No, no, just send him here because I'm giving the new lesson so he can join.
Oh, okay, because he had like almost like 1 page left.
He read one page with you?
Yeah, I think he read more than a page.
More than a page? Okay. So you can go to Anamanti class, and then if you have time, then come back to me. So I will might be give you Zurez again to read one more time. Okay, because he is going little behind with the class, so he needs a little help. Okay.
All right. Okay. I'll tell him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Send him in the class. One minute, huh? Let me check if it is. Okay. So Suresh, you are here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are starting from here again. وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا
ولقد
لقد
أرسلنا
أرسلنا لقد أرسلنا
لقد أرسلنا
رسلنا بالبينات
رسلنا بالبينات
وأنزلنا
وأنزلنا
معهم الكتاب
معهم الكتاب
والميزان
والميزان
ليقوم الناس
ليقوم الناس
بالقسط.
بالقسط.
Fat and طاق القلع. Okay, when we are stopping at the G. Okay. وأنزلنا الحديد
وأنزلنا الحديد
فيه بأس
فيه بأس
شديد ومنافع
شديد ومنافع
للناس
للناس
وليعلم الله
وليعلم الله
من ينصره
من
ينصره
ينصره
ورسله بالغيب.
ورسله بالغيب.
No, it's not luhu, it's lahu. ورسله بالغيب.
ورسله بالغيب.
إن الله
إن الله
قوي عزيز.
قوي عزيز.
ولقد أرسلنا
ولقد أرسلنا
نوحا وإبراهيم
نوحا وإبراهيم
وجعلنا
وجعلنا
في ذريتهما النبوة
في ذريتهما نبوة
والكتاب
والكتاب
فمنهم مهتد
فمنهم مهتدى
وكثير
وكثير
منهم فاسقون.
منهم فاسقون.
ثم قفينا
ثم قفينا
على آثارهم
على آثارهم
برسلنا
برسلنا
وقفينا
وقفينا
بعيسى ابن مريم.
بعيسى بن مريم.
Okay, I explained this earlier that Maryam alayhi salatu wassalam, the mother of Isa alayhi salam, because he born without father. So normally we write as a surname, Ibn Maryam, okay, the son of Maryam alayhi salatu wasalam. So the Isa alayhi salam, Ibn Maryam. So whenever we call the name of Isa alayhi salam, because he has no father, so we always call Ibn Maryam. Okay, Isa ibn Maryam. Okay, or Isa ibn Maryam. Okay, Isa alayhi salam, son of Maryam, because this is the only out of so many other aqidah, other you know. Ideology of Islam. This is one of the thing which is very important for a Muslim to believe, that Isa alayhi salam was the son of Maryam alayhi salatu wasalam. Okay, or the Christians, they think like he is not, he is the son of God, right? So this is the difference. That's why you are watching in Quran, everywhere Allah is very clearly saying Isa ibn Maryam. Okay, Isa son of Maryam alayhi salatu salam. Rather than using the surname of Isa alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using the Maryam alayhi salam name, because he referred to Maryam alayhi salam rather than father. Okay, because he has no father. Auzubillahi minash shaitan. Which proves from Quran that he is not a son of God. Okay. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Isa ibn Maryam. Read. بعيسى ibn Maryam.
بعيسى بن مريم
وآتيناه الإنجيل.
وآتيناه
And
الإنجيل.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in Quran, the book I gave to Isa alayhi salam was Injil. Okay, the Bible in Arabic, in Quran language, called Injil. Okay, Injil is the name of the book Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent on Isa alayhi salam. Isa alayhi salam. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وجعلنا في قلوب الذين
وجعلنا في قلوب
الذين اتبعوه
الذين اتبعوه
رأفة ورحمة
رأفة ورحمة
ورهبانية ابتدعوها.
ورهبانية ابتدعوها.
Okay, 1 minute. Look here, what I was explaining about the Noon Kutni rule. There, at the starting of the page, okay, the Noon Kutni we didn't join because of the stop sign, okay. But here we are connecting these two words, so we are using this, okay. While over here, 1 minute. In the start of the page here, okay, because of the ayat we are not using this Noon Kutni rule, okay. We are not connecting these two words. So because this, as I said, this works as a preposition. When you are connecting two words together, then you will use this noun, otherwise you will not be reading. So here we didn't read because we stopped at the stop sign, but at this ayah we are using this rule, okay. ورهبانية
ورهبانية
This ba is alif madda, so stretch it. ورهبانية
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 تدعوها
تدعوها
ورهبانية ابتدعوها
ورهبانية ابتدعوها
ما كتبناها
ما كتبناها
عليهم
عليهم
إلا ابتغاء
إلا ابتغاء
رضوان الله
رضوان الله
فما رأوها
فما رأوها
حق رعايتها
حق رعايتها
فآتينا الذين
فآتينا الذين
آمنوا
آمنوا
منهم أجرهم
منهم
أجرهم
أجرهم
وكثير منهم فاسقون.
وكثير منهم فاسقون.
يا أيها الذين
يا أيها الذين
آمنوا اتقوا الله
آمنوا اتقوا الله
وآمنوا
وآمنوا
برسوله
برسوله
يؤتكم كفلين
يؤتكم كفلين
من رحمته
من رحمته
ويجعل لكم
ويجعل لكم
نورا تمشون نورا تمشون
نورا تمشون
به ويستغفر لكم
به ويغفر لكم
والله
والله
غفور رحيم.
غفور رحيم.
رحيم
لئلا يعلم
لئلا يعلم
okay, this is Hamza, not Ain, okay? لئلا يعلم
لئلا يعلم
أهل الكتاب
أهل
أهل الكتاب
ألا يقدرون
ألا يقدرون
على شيء
على شيء
من فضل الله
من فضل الله
وأن الفضل
وأن الفضل
بيد الله
بيد الله
يؤتيه من يشاء
يؤتيه من
من
يشاء
يشاء
والله
والله
ذو الفضل العظيم.
ذو الفضل العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم. Alhamdulillah, the para has ended here. And inshallah, we will be starting the new para 26, right? So, Zurez, you were telling me like you will break the para, the Kamil send the entire whole para like from that, or figure out like 26 para some from from Google or somewhere like we can download and then we can start, right? So up to you. Like if you can find a separate para, any of you, so just email me. Otherwise, split this one so it will be easy to download. Otherwise, if all the 30th para, I don't know, like it will be easy to open.
After class, I can just quickly make a PDF of 26.
This is number one thing. So that is why by the time you are alive, this is very important to recite this dua. Allahumma anis wahshati fi qabri. Oh Allah, keep me safe from the day when I will feel wahshat. I will feel horrible in the grave. So Allah keep me from that day because that day will come to all the people. Either they are Muslim or non-Muslim. Yeah, number one, one more important thing whenever we pass from the graveyard where always make it habit if you see a graveyard and if you are used to listening music, shh, if you are passing from the graveyard and you are used to listening music, please like turn off the music at that time first of all, right? We are now living in a Muslim country, so normally the graveyards are not Muslim graveyards, okay? So it is when you are passing from a graveyard and you are sure for sure that okay, in this graveyard Muslim people are also there, then you will say assalamu alaikum ya ahlal qubur. Okay, keep this in mind, assalamu alaikum. And for boys, girls, men, women, anyone can say salam to the grave people, okay, because they are They are Muslim, they are Mu'min, and every single Muslim is the brother or sister of the other person. Okay, either they are your blood relation, brother or sister. Okay, so number one, this is must. But if you are passing, because we are in non-Muslim country, right? So whenever we are passing from from near the graveyard, so you will not recite assalamu alaikum ya ahlal qubur, and you are not supposed to make dua for them because they were non-Muslim, they did kufr, they refused to accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it is not recommended that whenever anyone passed away who is non-Muslim, you pray for them. No, you will not pray for them because they spend entire whole life not accepting Allah is one, not accepting Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, not accepting Islam, not accept, they didn't accept that to be a Muslim. So now their chapter has been closed. When they die, the chapter has been closed. Okay, there is no more Jannah for them. Whatever they earn in dunya, whatever entertainment and enjoyment they have done, that was only for this dunya. Now no dua for them. Okay, let's suppose sometime you have your office colleagues, they passed away, or your neighbors, but your relationship was very good with the neighbor, so it is it is must on you to do a little sympathy with the children, with wife, with husband, financial, if you want to take care for their financial needs, financial help for some time. This is all allowed, but dua for them is absolutely not allowed because the chapter has already been closed. Yeah, you can make the dua. Let's suppose a person passed away, he was a very good friend of you, but he was not Muslim, he was not a Muslim person. So you can say in a way like, oh Allah, guide their children so they can follow the path of Islam. So might be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise someone as a Muslim in the family, in any other generation. You can make this kind of dua, but asking forgiveness and asking Jannah and make it qabr, Allah make it easy for them, or akhirah make it easy for them, this is all useless. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very angry on all those people, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive them. Okay, so we should feel really scared. Like one time I was somewhere and she was telling, like, when you are passing from a graveyard and that graveyard is of non-Muslim graveyard, feel fear like what kind of punishment they will be getting in the grave. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the end of the Quran saying this dua for Muslims, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling this dua to Muslims to ask that Allah, don't make that night horrible for me, don't make the first day horrible for me, but because it will be a very scary night, very scary day when they will put you in the grave, and that person will be shouting why you are leaving me here. So think that person was Muslim, but he will be shouting because of the loneliness. So for non-Muslim, loneliness plus punishment in the grave. So always, this is always whenever you are passing from a graveyard, always stop, don't talk for that time. And if you are listening music or anything, just turn off. And if that a Muslim graveyard, say assalamu alaikum ya ahlal qubur, may Allah make everything easy for you, and give Jannah to all of you. And if it's a non-Muslim graveyard, then this is a lesson for you. Feel it. One day I will be in the grave. If I will not obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I will be among those who are getting this kind of punishment in the grave. Feel fear at that time. Either you are passing, near the graveyard, it's Muslim graveyard or non-Muslim graveyard. Number one, Allahumma ahnis wahshati fi qabri. Oh Allah, keep me safe from the wahshat. Wahshat means, if a wild animal, and leave that wild animal, and he is just doing wrong things, and just running behind anyone, hitting other things, and a horrible situation, whatever your worst situation you can imagine in your mind. Okay, fi qabri, in the grave. So Allah, first of all, in when you are alive, because the you are living in a fitna door, like the Dajjal is very, very, very close, and he will be here around. Like, we are all watching the signs of Qiyamah. So do not ever think someone else will make dua for you. whatever dua you are alive, ask for yourself, okay, and keep it stored for yourself, okay. And Alhamdulillah, the Quran you are reading, it will not gonna only give you, the barakah and rahmah, but you are storing something for qiyamah. Okay, the best people in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are those who learn Quran or who teaches Quran. And learning Quran in any form, either reading tajweed or recitation or tafsir or any other way, but connect yourself with Quran. So Alhamdulillah, you are already storing something, but this will not be enough. Okay, so always make this dua, Allahumma anis wahshati fi qabri, and don't wait for others when you will pass away, and they will make dua for you. Nobody has time. We have time. Do we have time? Sit down and praying for our grandparents and grandparents and blah 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 who passed away. No, the life is very busy. Whatever dua you are making, you are, when you are alive, make it for yourself, make it for your family, your grandparents and your parents, inshallah. Okay, Allahumma arhamni, oh Allah, do rahmah bil Quran azim. Oh Allah, I am reciting this Quran, so I ask you to give rahmah on me with the help of this Quran. Waj'alhu li, O Allah, make this Quran imamau, imam. Have you ever seen imam in the masjid? Imam always stand in front, and the people who are following imam, who are at the back, they follow imam. If imam is standing, they will stand. If imam is going in ruku, they will go in ruku. If imam is going in the sujood, they will go in the sujood. 1 minute, Ryan. Ah, okay, 1 minute, Ryan. I'm sending you a response. Okay. So, when Imam is standing, so all the people who are reading namaz, they are standing. If Imam is in ruku position, everyone will go in ruku. Imam is in sujud position, everyone will go in sujud position, right? So what we are asking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this dua, oh Allah, guide me with this Quran in a way that I start feeling that this Quran is Imam for me. This Quran is a guidance for me in a way that every single person follow Imam. I want to follow this Quran in that way. Oh Allah, make this Quran Nur, Nur, the light in which I can understand all haram and halal, all do's and don't, all the things which you want us to do and which you want us not to do. So make it very, very clear with the help of this Quran. Wahudaw, oh Allah, give me hidayat with this Quran, guide me, because this is not enough that I read that what is halal and what is haram, but it is also very important. Oh Allah, make this Quran hidayat for me, a guidance for me, wa rahma, and this will only be possible when you will do rahma on me, okay, when you will make it easy for me. So inshallah, I am doing the half dua today, and I will do the half dua because the explanation is a little longer. Okay, so I will do the half dua next time. One more time, repeat after me. Allahumma
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 anis
anis
wahshati
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 fi qabri.
fi qabri.
qabri
Allahumma arhamni
Allahumma arhamni
bil Qur'anil azim
bil Qur'an al-azim
waj'alhu li
waj'al
imaman wa nuran
imaman
wa
wa nuran
wa hudan
wa hudan
wa rahmah.
wa rahma.
rahma.
We are asking four things from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make this Quran Imam for me, make this Quran Noor for me, make this Quran Hidayat for me, and make this Quran Rahmat for me. I follow this Quran in a way that He is ahead and I follow from the back whatever He is telling me to do. Okay? And make me this Quran as a Noor so I can figure out what is right and wrong. make this Quran hidayat for me, guidance for me. Like if I'm reading, sometime I'm not applying on my daily life. So Allah give me hidayat. Hidayat means, oh Allah, whatever I am reading, help me to apply in my life. Because if you are reading and you are not applying in your daily life, then it's useless, right? So hidayat is always from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So ask hidayah, oh Allah, not only in reading, I want to apply whatever I am reading. And why? Because I don't want that I am shouting like other people in the grave that, okay, why you are leaving me. Some people, it's written that the grave wait for them, like, oh, this much this person has good deeds with him. So grave wait for that person, and that person will never ever feel fear, because as soon we will be thrown in the grave, and people will be leaving at the same time. Munkir and Nakir, two angels, their name are Munkir and Nakir. They will come and start asking questions. So the Munkir and Nakir will be very beautiful for the people who are good Muslims, but they will be very, very, very horrible for the people who listen but never follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who never spend time reading Quran, who never have time following Islam, never have time, like they are always in hurry, hurry, hurry in dunya, right? So when the Munkir and Nakir will come, they will be in very horrible face, very horrible, like people, the person will be shouting in the grave, and the person will not find any way to come out, but he will be shouting. It's written the trees, because trees are alive, right? Trees can listen the shout, jinns can listen the shout, but only humans are not able to listen the shout of that person. And why? This is a rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given not give this ability to us, that we can hear the shout? Otherwise we cannot spend the life happily in this dunya. Every time we will be hearing the different kind of sound of our loved ones, and it will not let us be happy in the dunya. We will always feel anxiety and depression and pressure, like, oh, they are in grave, they are getting punished. So this is a rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah's mercy, that Allah didn't give this ability to us, that we can hear the sound of the dead person, dead body, and the grief they are doing. We cannot hear them. So this is a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on humans. But on the other hand, the lesson we should learn from this, we do not take those lessons, and that's why we make our lives busy in here and there, and then in the end anyways we will suffer. So inshallah, hidayat from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and hidayat only come when we ask Allah, mercy me, like rahmah, send your rahmat on me, send your blessing on me, that I can get the hidayat and I can get the nur. And then it's a reverse order, like you have to go from the back. Like if Allah will give you rahmah, Allah will give you blessing, then you will get the hidayat if you will ask, and then you will get the nur, the light in which you can follow the path correctly. And then you will decide, no, Quran is my guidance, not my school friends, not my neighbors, not my cousins, no, not the TV actor and actress or film actor and actress. No, Quran will be my imam, my leader, inshallah. Okay, so inshallah we will keep this till here, and inshallah memorize this dua with your other duas, inshallah, and we will move on to the next part, inshallah. So Zurez, whenever you get time, please email me the 26th para, inshallah. Okay, but you all other students, they can also try, otherwise it will be if I will not receive, then it will be hard to start, like we have to spend time searching that. Okay, inshallah. Okay.